Good morning, everybody. Daniel Allison, the average dude. Happy Pump Day, Freddie Clinton.
It is pump day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A lot of people call it Hump Day. On
Uh,
first sip, we call it Pump Day because we're just getting pumped up for a great week.
yes, we are. And how do you feel today, Daniel?
You know what? I was worried last night, Freddie. I was worried. I didn't feel good all night. I said 450 plus straight days of getting on the energy bus, and we got to feel good. And and I said, well, what happens? Yesterday you had to leave early.
Yeah, I had to jump off. And you know what? How'd it go?
Scary, all alone. Here's the thing. I've gotten into this rhythm of not sure exactly what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to kind of curious what Freddie might say, so I kind of bring it up, but I don't have a speech prepared. I don't know what I'm going to say, and when all the attention is on you, it's a different game. It's a different
It
game.
is.
I'll tell you
Well,
this: I didn't go back and watch it.
yeah. Well, that's okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to see
And
it.
maybe you will eventually, but right now, you know what we're going to do? We're going to say first sip, let's go,
Let's
and
do
let's
it.
get a sip of coffee.
Let's do it. Hey.
Now, I got a question for you.
Yeah, hit me with it, Freddie Blanton.
You know, this morning I was up bright and early.
Nice.
It is pump day, so I wanted to get up and go pump some iron,
Let's
Danny.
go. That's what you do.
And as I'm pulling into the parking lot at D1, I noticed the lights are still off of the gym. I'm thinking, oh boy. So I pull in the parking lot. Next thing you know, there's about 14 of us waiting in the parking lot. Trainer's not there yet.
Oh, wow.
And this game time. So somebody calls him, hey, I'm on the way. So at that point, what type of person are you? Are you the type of person that gets that group together and starts going through the routine that you would normally do at this time? Do you get in your car and go home, or do you stand around and wait?
Oh, wow. This is fantastic. This is a ABC choice. We've all been in situations like that. You know, if I go and I'm ready for that workout and I've got the right mindset, I don't, man, I gotta, what you don't want to do, the worst thing you can do is complain that that person didn't make it and go straight home.
Correct.
Man, I got up early and now I'm here and he's not here and or she's not here and now I've got to go home. So that's one
Yeah.
mindset.
Scratch that. Yeah.
Scratch that. The
That's the
next
worst one.
the next mindset would be, and I'm not sure, I probably would likely fall into this camp. This camp is, hey, is somebody going to take the lead, especially if I don't know these people, and maybe even if I do, if I call it straight, who's going to take the lead? Who's going to say, all right, let's do some stretching, let's get this thing going, because hey, that's like starting a meeting. That's leadership in general, is taking the reins and saying, hey, everybody, let's move forward. So what did you do, Freddie Blanton? What happened?
So I hopped out of my truck and just as loud as I could said, all right, 2 laps around the parking lot. Let's start moving.
Oh, see, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Let's get a
Uh,
couple laps in. Then let's start doing some of the stretching that we'd already go through. Next thing you know, he's there, lights are on, body's moving. It's like it never happened.
Man, that's fantastic. And you probably felt good about it because you did the right thing. The right thing. Take us inside your head when you're trying to decide between one or two.
I was there. I would rather people not just stand around, right? I would rather when the trainer shows up, which by the way, we've all been late, so no
Absolutely.
hassle to the trainer.
No, 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 no telling what that might have been happening at his
Right.
house.
And I just you know what? Let's just all at least start moving together. You know, it's an awkward situation. Let's just work through it.
Oh, I love it. Did everybody participate when you said that?
They did.
Now that is a cool thing.
Yeah.
That reminds me of that social media clip, and I'm sure everybody's seen it. There's some type of festival. They're on the side of a hill. One person goes out in the middle of the field and starts dancing, just having a good time dancing to the music. And man, they're really getting into it, but they look like they're having a blast. And then two or three other people come over there. Before you know it, there's energy on the side of this mountain. Everybody's having a great time, but it takes somebody to kind of say, "Hey, there's a better way here." Doesn't
Yeah.
isn't it? Isn't that what
Yeah.
it is?
Now, I've noticed that since we've been talking, all alone has been the banner on the screen.
All alone. And man, what a bad feeling that was yesterday. All alone, and that's what we've got today too.
Can I finish my statement?
Sorry.
Are we all alone?
Hey, it feels like there's a lot of cricket. I did such a bad job yesterday. Let me the first sip bus, everybody was wondering, where's the first sip bus going to go? Where is it going to end up? And yesterday, I think I ran it off the road and maybe hit some rocks, and everybody said, you know what? That bus has, we're
You may
not
have had to
coming back.
park it for service.
Maybe we did. You know what it is, Freddie Blanton? I'm glad you brought it up. The LinkedIn is, and I checked with AI about this. LinkedIn, it sees us or sees me come here, do this live show, this live stream, and then kind of set it and forget it. You know, we have some folks that come on here. I might post some clips, but I haven't been very active on LinkedIn. And so I think what's happening, I enjoy doing this. We love having the regulars here on the bus. I talked to everybody yesterday. I'm sure there's some type of technical issue today, but or maybe not. Maybe it got to where folks couldn't find it, and everybody's got something going on. We've had a couple of bus riders that were on the bus, and then their life changes, and they're not on the bus. And for me, it's just personal development. It's discipline. It doesn't matter if we have great comments, that feels great, right? It gives me more energy. But either way, I feel better if I get a little chance to do what I've told myself I will do,
Man,
essentially.
and you know what that comes down to?
What?
Decisions.
Decisions.
You made the decision to do this every day at 7:55, which we typically hop on early to get a little debrief from the staff,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
A
yeah,
little a
yeah,
little
yeah,
pregame.
a little pregame.
But the decision has been made to do it.
That's right. And you no matter what happens when we start this program, when I hit live and we've done it for 450 days in a row, you go from just one little notch, right? I mean, at the end of the day, what would we be doing with this 15 minutes? And the answer is probably nothing very productive. And and I think that, or not even necessarily productive, but what would we be doing? This is a great way to get your energy going. So I think that it does put its finger on the very thing that separates a good day from a bad day. A little
Yeah.
intentionality and a little energy. And I've said it a million times, but I'm not trying to sell anybody. That's what I really believe.
So here's the big question.
Yeah.
When this thing ends, we go our separate ways. What is the decisions you make after that? Or are you energized enough to make the proper decisions that help your business grow, that help you grow, that help your clientele grow? Or do you slip back into that little comfort zone? You go over, pour a cup of coffee, walk out back and talk to Johnny about the NBA game last night. Is that the decision that should be made?
Hey, we know ourselves. We know how we feel if we sit on the couch and eat too much and watch some type of mindless television.
Yeah, you get a gas bubble.
You get you get a gas bubble. We know that that happens, but sometimes we do it anyway. We'll sit there and we'll zone out and we do something that we end up regretting. And I've got a quote that I remember had regret. Uh, and oh, here it is.
There we go.
Hey, we must all suffer from one of two pains. The pain of discipline or the pain of regret. The difference is discipline weighs ounces while regret weighs tons.
Oh, and then just Monday, weren't we talking about the weight of regret behind you when you checking your load?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You're pulling those regrets with you. And it happens on a life cycle, a life scale. It happens on a day scale, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
And something may happen in the beginning of the day. You got to let it go. Where do you return? Again, I've been thinking about it a lot. You return to that 0 point, that moment of now, and you can shift your perspective, which is what I talked about yesterday or tried to. Shift your perspective. It's so much easier to talk to someone. It's amazing, right? Like, I mean, whether Freddie even understands me or not, at least I have a human being to talk to. That makes a difference. But yeah, so now I've forgotten my thought, but I hope it was good. And I hope that if someone's listening to this,
it was about a change of perspective. So this morning,
yeah,
it seemed like you got some news that could really just mess you up the rest of the day, right? Kind of throw you into a tailspin.
Oh my gosh, what a night. What a night. I was up a lot last night myself. Again, I thought that maybe I didn't know what was going on. Thankfully, I feel much, much better now. Very early this morning, I got a call. My son had been up all night, wasn't feeling well. We don't know if it's appendix. We don't know if it's kidney stones. We don't know what it is, but he's not one to complain about pain. So when my ex-wife called me this morning at not before 5 o'clock. You know what it's like to get that kind of call? Oh gosh.
Immediate worry. What's happened?
And I had already been in a state of worry, right? Because I was worried. I want to do this show from a personal standpoint, just the rhythm of the show. I want to do my 7:55. It's important to me. So I was already kind of stressed about, am I feeling bad? What's going on with me? Then to get that call, and it takes the mind a minute. I didn't sleep good last night. So it took a minute for my mind to kind of wrap around what was happening, how bad was it, to kind of scale the situation, and then to try to stay calm. So, hey, maybe yesterday was my practice round for staying calm, but I think everything's going to be all right. I feel better. They're at the doctor now, and hopefully everything's going to pan out okay there. But it makes you grateful too, Fred. Once I started feeling better, because health is wealth. At the end of the day, we can talk about doing great, doing this, that, and the other, but the number one game, we got to be healthy.
Yeah.
So,
but see, you were able to recover this morning, right, over the experiences of your life, because you have put yourself in situations instead of regretting not going for it.
Right, that's right. I mean, ultimately, I want to have a good day today. You know how sometimes when things, it's like, oh my gosh, this day's going to be terrible. Everything's just going sideways, and maybe there's some challenging things, but if we can learn from it, if we can grow from it, if we can find a state of gratitude out of things that felt like, I can't wait to feel good tomorrow morning at F3, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to eat good tonight. I'm going to drink a lot of water today. I don't want to have that regret again. I'm going to let that regret go. And then I'm going to make good decisions moving forward. I'm going to be grateful for health. I'm going to be grateful that my son's getting checked out and everything's going to be fine there.
Yeah.
And use that to kind of help propel me through the day instead of dragging me down. That's the goal.
Yeah. And so here's my final thought on pump day.
I like it.
Right. Our thing that we've committed to, and the discipline shows up, is first sip at 7:55. For whoever is watching this now or later, what is your first sip? What do you not want to do without to get your mind right, Get your energy going. Do it. It's pump day. Figure it out. It will help you.
I love it, Freddie Blanton. That puts the finger right on the thing. Find your thing and do it, and then show up here for Thursday, first sip. Fred, have a fantastic day.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Later.